Greetings, good life. Now today's something a little different. I'm going to read something to you from my A Mystical Man's World blog because it will help you to understand the purpose of the next video that I'll be reading to you from my Benevolent Magic blog. Okay? Now this was originally posted to A Mystical Man's World on Wednesday, December 28th of 2005, and it's called How the Littlest Serve Us and How We Can Be Inspired to Serve as Well. I remember once when I was driving down a narrow dirt road from where I was living out in the country in Arizona. I remember seeing up ahead, just slightly to the right of my car, a beetle walking on the road, and the beetle moved over a little bit further to the right to let me by, but I stopped because I wasn't in any rush, and I wanted to allow the beetle to go where he or she chose. The beetle, I believe, knew that I had done that, and walked a little further out onto the road in a place that would have been hazardous had I kept driving. The beetle paused and stood there for a moment, and then went back off to the side of the road and continued on. I knew then that it was all right for me to drive by, so I pulled over as far to the left as possible so as not to frighten Beetle and drove on. Some time later I had the insight and the teaching came to me that these beings often go places that they do not need to go, and that many animals do that not for their own sake, but because they feel a benevolent energy in them that is a gift to them and they know for others. Therefore, they will walk or fly or swim or crawl or use whatever means they have to get to the place they feel attracted to and touch the earth or the water or the sky there, because that energy, some of which only is for them, will pass into that place that they touch that is meant for others, and the wind, the water, and the motion of the land will help it arrive either to the person or being it is meant for, or that they, that person or being, will come and touch it or be touched by it. Is that not beautiful? It reminded me, when I became aware of that, how loyal the animals and the beetles and all the creatures on earth are to serving each other's needs and our needs. Many's the time I've been taught by these little beings, not so much by what they said to me, but by their actions, that it is their intent to be of service to others, to their families, to their loved ones, and yes, to themselves, and yet many times their service has been to me. Some day I will tell you how I was served benevolently by a wonderful spider in a country I was visiting when I was not feeling well, and perhaps other stories of amazing things I have seen the animals do, many times the smallest of them, ants and others. I wish to pass these stories on to you here because I feel that this is a place where I can speak of my experiences and pass them on to you, the knowledge and wisdom I cherish. Good life to you all, and good night.